Hello and welcome to another update video about XRP. Yeah, XRP is pushing into or getting close to that resistance area here. I think we talked about that in the last video, that we could have a 5-wave move down complete here. Basically a wave 1 of wave C that we're now pulling back in a wave 2. And we need to see if we react in this retracement area. It's not a clear chart, I have to say that as well. It's an absolute unclear chart. There are bullish and bearish options. However, what we can do, we can identify the key pivot points for each scenario. So there is one scenario, and that is my primary, okay, which would take us to new lows. I will change my view above 54.7 cents. Yeah, I've always said that as long as XRP is holding around about the 40-cent level, which it did, we could also get here this 1-2-1-2 setup, which would be bullish. Yeah, so we talk about that next. But you know, it would have given us some nice clarity had XRP dropped below the 40-cent level. Because if we draw the fips here, just need to select the right one. We had here support. Yeah, 40 cents was the 78.6 fib level. Ideally, a break below that would have emphasized that the bears really want to bring it down. Again, we're sort of left with, okay, we didn't break that. It was a deep retracement, but it wasn't deep enough to really make very clear that we are in this C wave to the downside. So as you know, I'm counting that as a C wave down, which is a 5-wave move. So looking at the bearish count, it is this 5-wave move down, and now we should get a 3-wave pullback. By the way, maybe let me change the bullish count to white. Because then we've got also a difference in color here. Yeah, and the downside count is in yellow. So the idea is, okay, 5 waves down. Okay, this could now be a pullback to the upside. In the, let's say, the bearish count, I would even say that we have a chance. I mean, this looks very much like a 3-wave structure at the moment. So the bottom was probably here, which was on the 8th of May. And I mean, it would most likely be something like a WXY structure here, WX and then Y to the upside, coming into that resistance area now. We talked about that one in the last video, between 49.7 and 54.7 cents. It's now reached basically the 50% retracement, so an initial reaction. This is the standard Fibonacci retracement area for a wave 2. What that means is, in this particular count that we have 5 waves down, we're expecting 3 waves up, yeah? And as long as we have 3 waves and are below resistance, and the last main resistance level is here, 54.7 cents, that's also basically, it's not invalidation point, but it's sort of invalidation. So you know that if price breaks beyond the 78.6 retracement, it's typically not a wave 4 anymore. So wave 2 anymore. So we can use that level to determine, okay, when do we have to change our view? When do probabilities shift? And if this goes higher than that, then we have evidence that something more bullish is going on, and it may actually try to break the 58.5 cent level next then. But at the moment, I'm counting it simply as a WXY. If I take the Fibonacci extensions, which we can lay on top of the retracements, just to see if we get any fib confluence anywhere, then the 1-to-1 ratio, which is a very common target, takes us to 50.8 cents. Certainly one level to watch. And the 1.618 extension to 54.8. That's basically an overlap with the 78.6 fib level. So good confluence there. And with the wave 2, structural resistance level. So, you know, this is certainly something to watch, this level up there. I wouldn't be surprised to get there. And then we just need to see now. I mean, this is the pivot point. In the last video, we said, okay, it's a good chance in the wave 2 to get there. And now we are sort of getting there. And this is where the bulls and the bears will decide, okay, you know, do we take the course down from here? And that has to be the expectation, as long as we have corrective structures into resistance. Or do we push higher? And if we push above the pivot, if the bulls are strong enough, then the bullish alternative gets activated. Here we have a 1-2-1-2 setup. And we would count the move to the upside. Well, I would also have to count this as a 1-2-1-2, and ideally now with a 3rd wave. So target-wise, it's the same. It's just sort of, can we get 5 waves above resistance? This is what is going to be important. And for further upside, yeah, in the, let's say in the white count, in the bullish count, it needs to hold, and that would be really helpful. It needs to hold the 44.4 cent level. It's the, what I labeled here as X wave low, and it would be in the bullish interpretation, it would be a 1-2-1-2 setup, so it would be one of the wave 2 lows, so it's important to hold that. On the flip side, in the yellow count, breaking that level would be a confirmation we are heading further down, and as soon as we have a top in place, we can talk about targets down there, but there will be important support around the 33.3 cent level. Yeah, that's my update about XRP. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.